Hi, I'm Sarah Dudley. I'm a Canadian painter and printmaker, and you're invited on a private tour of my studio. So today we're going to go on a quick tour of my studio space here in Berlin, and I'm going to show you some works in progress as well as a few completed pieces. So this is where all of the magic happens. I've got great light in here and plenty of space to work with. This is a recently completed work. It's the first in what will be the Sanctuaries series of paintings. They're images exploring imaginary places where I seek refuge from the drama and all of the worrying news that we seem to be surrounded by over the past few years. And here's a lot of detail. I put down layers of acrylic ink washes and let those dry over many hours and many layers. And then I go back in once the ink is dry with oil sticks and pastels and add drawing to give some more definition and more texture to the washes. And as you can see, color is one of my favorite things. I like to combine colors that really resonate with each other. So blue and orange is one of my current favorite color combinations. Here's some details. This is like an underwater scene, I imagine, like a kelp forest or somewhere in a tropical coral reef where I could just dive down and leave all of the worries of the world behind me. And here are two more pieces in the Sanctuary series. These are works in progress, which is why they're lying flat on the floor. I pour the washes onto the canvas while it's lying flat so they can puddle and dry over a number of hours. And that's how these really gorgeous reticulated textures get created. And the ink can be quite transparent sometimes, so the underlying layers can show through. And it creates a lot of beautiful detail. And the acrylic inks are also really highly pigmented, so the colors are really vibrant and saturated. And here's another image. These are all three underwater scenes. I imagine this one being the view from an underwater cave, looking up towards the sun streaming through from the surface of the water. Both of these paintings need a couple layers of washes still, and then I will go into those with the oil sticks and pastels and draw on them and finish them like the first one. This is one of my favorite things. It's a repurposed letterpress drawer, and so I can keep all of my colors organized so I can easily find them, and it just looks really nice. I love to see all the colors together. Here's my work table with more pastels, some small works in progress. And this is my desk space and my inspiration wall. I like to collect clippings from magazines, postcards, invitations to art exhibitions, anything with an image that I find interesting. That gives me ideas for shapes or for color combinations or just new ideas. This series of works is called the Dark Matter series. They are all made of textile covered electrical cable, so they're very dense and very heavy. This one is still in progress, which is why the colors are different from the rest and it's still quite small. But this is a series of works that trace the process of healing from heartbreak, which is something I went through a few years ago. So it's the process of the heart energy, the love, the passion slowly being dulled and then completely encased and constricted by a thick black crust. And then eventually after healing, the heart grows and gets strong again and is able to burst out through the black crust. And this one here, the one that's not finished yet, this one is going to be in between phases 2 and 4. And this one will get a lot more blue and some black and will be in size in between these two. And these works, these were done at an artist residency at the particle accelerator Bessie 2 here in Berlin. And I've been researching particle physics and astrophysics, exploring how the light that is created by the electrons that fly through the particle accelerator might look if we could actually see it with the naked eye, which of course we can't. And that's very unfortunate because I'm sure it would be very beautiful. So I imagine how this light would look if different objects, buildings, or things in daily life were exposed to that light. So I'm going to be expanding on this series quite a bit, and I will post more videos once those new works are finished. Well, thanks for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Check back soon because I'll be posting videos of these works as they get completed. So until next time.